In this video, we're going to be reviewing the Bobcat D24 Doosan turbocharger made by Garrett. We'll just take a quick look at the outside of the box. As you can see, this is original equipment Garrett. Garrett is the OE manufacturer for Bobcat Doosan on this application, which means that inside this box, this is the same turbocharger as what came on the equipment when it was brand new off the factory floor. We'll take a look at the Garrett tag. Got a part number, description. You can see that it's made in South Korea, and just a bunch of information Garrett uses to identify and display, including a serial number here. Every turbocharger has a unique serial number. And now let's unbox this. So we're going to open up the flaps, open up this other side. Garrett uses this nice paper packaging to protect the turbochargers. We sell quite a few of these, and we really don't see any issues with damage during shipment. There's the turbocharger. I'm going to go ahead and pull it out of the box. And it comes in this nice, looks like BCI bag, protecting from rust while it's in the warehouse. We have a temperature controlled warehouse, so corrosion really isn't a problem here. So we're gonna open up. Okay, so we've got it out of the bag. I'm just gonna pull these off of here. And there's the compressor wheel. We've got cover on here too. So the air flows in this. Part of the turbocharger is compressed and out this side. This turbocharger is wastegated, so you can see the wastegate connected to the pressure outlet, which as pressure increases to whatever the wastegate's set at, the diaphragm pushes down on this shaft and will actuate this wastegate. And you can see the wastegate in there bypasses the turbine and slows down the wheel. This is the exhaust air inlet. So the exhaust air comes in here and it comes out of here. You'll notice that this turbocharger does not come in with any gaskets. We sell the gasket kit separately. And then we got, looks like, is that oil? This is oil out. And let's pull this plug out here. This is the oil in. One of the biggest issues that we see with turbochargers in general is when people install them, they do not pre-lubricate the housing, and the journal bearings in this turbocharger rely on oil to ride between the shaft and the journal bearing, and then the journal bearing and the cartridge of the turbocharger. And if there's not oil in there, heat can build up quickly and cause a premature failure. So it's a really good idea when you replace these turbochargers or any turbochargers to make sure that you pre-lube the oil system before you go ahead and put that oil inlet on this turbocharger. So we've got looks like a slip-on connection here where this will come from the air filter, air in, air out, another slip-on connection, a 4-bolt flange at the exhaust housing, then there'll be a gasket there at the oil outlet, and 2 bolts, and then looks like a threaded line, probably an eye bolt and well, I shouldn't say that. I know that there's washers that are sold separately, brass washers that are used to seal this area. And then this flange here is 3-bolt, and there'll be a metal gasket here as well. So that's the Bobcat turbocharger. Again, it's genuine Garrett, brand new, no core, and a pretty good turbocharger from Garrett. So take a look at the tag. Another thing, made in Korea. It's got its serial number on there, Garrett's name. Looks like a part number for the actuator there, and you can see some of the oil that came out of that. So it looks like Garrett does assemble these with some lubricant, which is good. I've seen them come dry. So again, this is the Garrett turbocharger. Let us know if you have any questions.